All right, YouTube, back again with another update with the 95 kx125 build. As you can see, I have the frame down. I got the linkage set up. I'm just waiting to either rebuild or purchase a new shock, but the bearings in there are mint, very smooth. I also put the triple trees on. Those are actually they came out pretty good. I used the aluminum parts cleaner. I could have did a better job if I, put more time into them, but I was just really anxious to get them on just to test fit, see how everything looks. The subframe isn't bolted in, but that will be soon. I just threw the controls on the bars just so that they were kind of out of the way because they were just all hanging in the other area. I don't really go over here much. Um, got the rims cleaned up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be painting them. I mean, I might. It all depends. It's, 1 minute I want to paint them, 1 minute I want to just clean them up and make them really shiny, but those are, let me focus. These are the levers. This like came with the bike, not anything fancy, but I mean, they're nice pro tapers. I also got some packages in the mail. I got the Motion Pro fork bleeders. I winded up going to Partzilla to find the actual brass screw that goes in, and they were like 20 bucks. So I just ordered these instead. That way I could, just hit the button, bleed the air out. And I got the high flow air filter. And this is what I've been waiting for. Feels like it's been forever, but I finally got the piston kit from Pro X. I don't want to like take it all out. My hands are all dirty, but it's clean. I still haven't measured it with the micrometer, but I've been using that thing now that I have it to measure parts and see if they're in spec. I got the case bearings out finally. I have the new ones in the freezer. These are the new seals that'll be going in. So I have them just resting here. I used some, I think it was brake cleaner or carb cleaner to clean out the sides of the cases. Got the power valve assembly out. It was actually in pretty good condition, so I will reuse the power valve assembly. Nuts and bolts, I'm just organizing. I don't want to have to spend, an extra 30, 40 bucks to get a whole bolt kit, which I might do. It just looks good with shiny bolts, but I mean, I might as well use what I do have. This is a budget build. I finally got these things completely disassembled. Everything was in really good shape, even the seals. The seals were in really good condition. So I'm going to try to run the seals, and if they do leak, then I'll actually get the rebuild kit. But they were pretty new looking, to be honest. I don't think anyone's ever touched the seals. I don't think that they were leaking because when I got the bike, they were like oily, but I'm pretty sure that was from my hands taking the bike out of the truck. But it was pretty cool getting these things disassembled. It was a lot easier than I thought. I skimmed through a couple videos on YouTube, and they have very in-depth videos on how to do all that. Other than that, I've just been cleaning up parts. Had to refill this with some clean solution. Mine was like black and all oily. I got the airbox cleaned out, and that actually was black. I don't know why they painted it. Well, if they were gonna paint it, they should have just used better paint, which is probably what I'm gonna do because I like the black look a lot better. And there's the boot. And I told you guys last week that I was going to pick up a bike in the 90s era. It wasn't the year that I thought it was. The guy told me it was a 98. It winded up being a 95, but here is the bike that I actually picked up, and I was in love when I seen the bike. It's a 95 RM 125. The bike actually runs very, very good. I mean, he's had the bike for sale. He just didn't know that, for cold starts to put the bike on the choke. So he came here, he started it up. He didn't rev it too loud because it was like, I think it was a Sunday, and I don't know, neighbors probably trying to relax from work all week, so I didn't, have him out there revving the thing like crazy. But other than that, it doesn't engage when you hit the clutch. Like when I hit the lever, it pulls good. Like, it pulls perfect, but it's not engaging. So I did a little research, and it's like common with, especially the RMs, like to their clutches to have problems. I think it's just the basket. I'm hoping the clutch plates are maybe stuck from sitting, but I'm more leaning towards the side that it's the basket and that it's actually like notched from the plates. And some people say you can file it down if it's not too bad, which is the route I'm gonna go if it's not too bad. But I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'll have to replace it. But he actually gave me this. It was a new clutch assembly, but it was for the 98. So I just have to double check to make sure it will fit. And this was like practically new. If I could get in here, you can see like there's no, like, barely a gap for the plates to even sit in. So if it needs it, I have it. So I feel a lot more comfortable about that. One thing that I did notice is he said that the guy bought a new wheel. I don't know if this will see in there that good, but it's actually an XL rim and hub. So I was pretty excited about that because I hear a lot of good things. I mean, I don't know if that's actually the hub. He might have just put a new rim on a stock hub, but it's a very good rim. The tire's brand new also. The front tire, it's not too bad. I mean, it's something. I'll be able to actually, get some good rides in on it. I can't wait to actually ride this thing and, see what it's like. I'm like balancing. You guys can't see how I'm ducking around, but I have parts hanging to be painted. These are from the XR80. It was actually, come to find out, it was a 2000. This is one I got for $200. So I'm just gonna repaint them. I got them all down to, I think they were white. Some of these plastics look like they actually had red inside, but I don't know. I'm just gonna paint them black. I just went out and got like a couple cans for it. I hooked up my hose and actually gave these bikes a cleaning. This bike I'm going to be putting the plastics on. I don't know if I'm ordering graphics, but I have a brand new set of orange plastics for that one. And this one is just going to be black. I might actually keep this bike as, like, something to like just cruise around in. I mean, they're pretty quiet, and it's not like these. For some, like, these bikes have the aftermarket exhaust and they are pretty loud. They don't even sound like little bikes anymore. This one I actually have posted up for sale on Letgo. So I mean, if any of you guys have Letgo, it's up for $700, but I'm a little negotiable. Um, but yeah, other than that, just trying to. Right now, I'm waiting for Fort Guards. I'm still contemplating if I'm gonna order graphics for these plastics or if I'm just gonna keep them the way they are. I mean, I do like how the bike looks like without the graphics. I mean, I'm a young dude, but I'm kind of old school when it comes to things. I still haven't got into racing. I still haven't even been to a track. I've been literally here cleaning up parts and ordering screws, which is the most annoying part of rebuilding bikes, having to go out and order a screw because they could charge you whatever they want because you're looking for that little screw. They know you're going to pay for it. But right now with this bike, I'm waiting to. I think I'm gonna rebuild the shock. The shaft is a little bent, so it's like I'm a little iffy about running it. But I don't plan on jumping like Mount Everest, so I don't think It's gonna be that big of a deal. I still need to get some basics down. I've never even ridden like a legit track. I mean trails, stuff like that. I've done that, but never like a legit track. I've never hit any jumps or anything like that. I mainly rode on the street, but now getting into bikes again, it's like, I want to use them for what they're actually made for. But yeah, other than that, I'll have a video up soon of the motor going back together. Either it's going to be of it going back together or it's going to be together. The cylinder's all cleaned out. I have to put the power valve back in. That I'm hopefully I'll have that all done by the weekend. And the next time you see this bike, if I am gonna run that shock, hopefully the bike is up on wheels and everything's there. Maybe except the motor, because I want to wait until the motor is tip top before I get it into the bike. And I don't want to have to put it into the bike and then I go to start it and I find out there's some huge problem that I have to take it back off, and I don't want to do the whole back and forth thing. But what I have planned for this bike, since I got running, unlike this one, there was no like, issues besides the clutch. I don't really need to go and do a bunch of ordering and stuff like that. But I think I am going to spend a decent amount of money on this because I like the RMs. It was my favorite. Well, the 125 wasn't my favorite. I actually like the RMZ 450s and 250s. Thanks to Ryan Dungey. But I think I'm going to do a build on this also, but more of a cleanup build. Like everything's stripped down, still to bare frame. Everything's going to get cleaned up. Whatever is needed, I will buy. And I just might actually put graphics on this, but I do want to make this into a track bike also. So I'll have two 95 125s. It's funny, I was just on Letgo and I seen a 95 CR 125 and it got me thinking, what if I could get all the 95 125s from the same year? That'd be pretty sick. And then I just, we'll go out to the track one day and have like a 125 95 shootout. But yeah, so stay tuned. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It just gives me motivation when I, get that notification of a new subscriber or a like or a comment. If you guys want to see anything specific, like if you want to see me do something to this bike, let me know. If you want to see me putting together, like putting the seat and plastics on, let me know. Riding, whatever you guys want to see. I mean, I do a little filming here and there just to get stuff out there, but if there's anything specific you guys actually want to see, a how-to, something that's, in my jurisdiction and something definitely in my budget, just leave a comment. And thanks for watching and stay tuned. See you later.